Hello guys, the Synclass lab funding event returns. During this event you have a special GD event operation and we have missions. And so it's about buying items, refreshing the lab, completing the event operation, recruiting heroes in the lab, no matter which ones, recruiting 50 common heroes from anywhere, including recruitment shop, basically all of the shops where you can get them, including this very event. Log in and purchase all items. So the lab is a little different now. Instead of purchase all items costing the same as purchasing all of them singles, it's 35% off, and buying all items is cheaper than buying 4 of them. So that's it. And we have elite hero probability is doubled and artifact fragments are changed. We have a bigger selection of artifacts right now. Unfortunately, we do not have all of the artifacts. We don't have Kenzlock, we don't have Burger, but we have all the rest. And most importantly, we have GDA Mines, the newest artifact, arguably the best artifact for Donald, and Thraxan Armor, which is usually unavailable anywhere. Elite heroes are all of the regularly available heroes, and that's it. So what would I recommend you go for? I recommend you go for... Let's put it this way. What are the best artifacts here? This one is very good, A tier. This one is S tier, arguably the best artifact in the entire game. This is A tier. This one is A tier probably. This one is A tier. On certain characters like Shapesmith, Adam Eve, not that Adam Eve is a great hero for Craig when he runs in operations. Flax and Staff is good, but you shouldn't hunt it. Oxygen Helmet. It's a B or A tier artifact because it is invaluable on heroes like Conquest, one of the best heroes in the entire game, but it is not invaluable on heroes. It's also invaluable on heroes like Battle Beast, but Battle Beast is not a great hero, sadly. So I'd still recommend to go for it for people who are using Conquest, and everyone should be using Conquest, and who don't have it. Flex and Stun Device is A. GDA Mines seem to be very good. The rest are good to alright. Elite Heroes, I recommend you go for of course Universa, of course Ras, either to have them or to use them as food. Doc is fantastic, Ellen is great, Mola Twin is very good for PvE. Titan with his totem is going to be so much better of a hero than he was up to this point. Same for Robert. Omni-Man is probably going to be the strongest hero in the game if his totem works the way we think it works. His totem might enable him to be removing immunity shields per basic attack, which is absolutely absurd. Yeah, and that's it. So it will heavily depend on your shop level. It will heavily depend on the amount of DNA currency you have. But roughly speaking, if you see an item you really want, like a piece of an artifact you want to get, for example, oxygen helmet, you don't have it and you want to get it, even if you see just one of it, go for purchase a random item, try to get it. If you see 3 great items and some filler items, I recommend you purchase all. You're completing the mission, you're refreshing for free and just paying for 4. Basically you pay for 3 great items as if you purchased a random, and then you pay for 3 mediocre items as if you're paying for just 1. So they are worth it. If you see, generally speaking, if you see 2 elites and a good item, I recommend you purchase all as well. For example, I see Battle Beast. If I saw, let's say, Titan and awesome GDA clocking device, I would purchase all. If I saw Battle Beast, Titan, and then Darkwing, I would not do that. Depending on the amount of sequences you're going to stock up on, you may want to be utilizing refreshers. They are pretty cheap. It's just 1/10 of a single pull, or 1/40 of a whole screen purchase. If you are very low on sequences, utilize hourly refreshes and the ones you're going to have tomorrow. Now, what to do with the operation? There's 100 ways to skin a cat. The cheapest option would be to get 3 Kursks, level them up, put the best gear on them, and run the operation. This is not the best way. Let me backtrack. The best setup would be to have an bare minimum elite plus powerplex for his second skill, and then have 4 ranged maulers that are bare minimum exceptional plus. This is crucial. In that case, you're going to get a lot of massive rewards. They will push so hard above their weight, you're going to be very surprised. So in my case, I used my huge powerplex and my moderately sized Epic 5-star ranged maulers. He's in center and they are to the sides, and they are all wearing nice gear. Not necessarily the best, not necessarily even using artifacts. But they must be bare minimum exceptional plus. He must be bare minimum elite plus for this to work. And of course their levels will matter. You don't want them to be level 1. And yes, investing experience into them will matter, and you can reuse this awesome team for train and gain, turning up the heat, and many other operations. They are fantastic, very well worth the investment. Now, I understand that we have smaller players, newer players with us here, and for them, what I did in the past is I made 3 Kursks, and I leveled them up and ranked them up as much as I could. Don't rank them up above exceptional. Play the operation, turn auto off, and keep operation open. This will be your best bang for the buck. You can use them in operations like turning up the heat as well. Kursk is probably the fastest attacker, and the enemies in this operation are very low HP, so it's mostly about speed and not power. If you don't have either of those options, you can, as always, work with your Universa, probably put body enhancement artifact on her and put a bunch of Aquarius all around her and put her in the first spot. Or try your strongest team, doesn't matter, it's too many variables. I described to you what's the best course of action. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, now we covered missions. We covered artifacts, heroes, operation, tips. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care and have a nice week.